Oh, buddy, welcome back. All right, let's go ahead and get back in here. Special thanks to the sponsors of this video, Jay and... Sorry, I'm blanking out on the second name. Thank you so much for the donation. Let's see how we're doing here. As far as... Okay, they have literally nothing.
Kill things. Warlock of Skaven blight.
I got 3 heroes there. That's cute.
Not doing it.
Okay, so I just went ahead and did all of that stuff. Just city management stuff before we started. Just try to keep us rolling a bit faster. Clan Moors. It's powering up. Scryer.
Make this quick fast. I'm busy.
Okay, and we just got our third scheme ready to go. This is not ready yet. All right. We just sent Snikch out on a mission. Now, this should be able to beat Shattered Cove this turn. They just spamming hero stuff on me. Block army, just anything. Okay, Toxer's ready. Pestilence contract, okay. Snikch ready for duty.
Machines and then sorcery.
Grand Night Lord's Agitator.
Deathmaster Snikch. Deathmaster Snikch. Sneaky break.
Why can I not hit him? Oh, is he in a boat? Oh, he's in the town and he's not in the town. Okay. Even better.
Lord of the assassins.
Should just be an auto, yeah. Ambush. Auto murder.
You will buy. Yes, yes. Time to
Okay, so we did use a little food last time.
price cost is reasonable.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and enslave.
More sneaky.
Now to get the 4th one we have to be level 30 and then the final one is level 40, I believe. Okay, 90 Boobos. We are unlocking a lot of these regiments of renown because we're just power leveling so fast because of the schemes.
Snikch ready.
Okay, from the shadows. I think we just go looter and then start getting blue tree here. This is pretty nice. Siege attrition, so they take a little bit of attrition to start with. Yeah, could get scurry fast. That would give him 45% physical resist, which is good. But I still think that getting the blue stuff's probably better. Okay, I've got the movement, arms dealer.
Night Lord. As she move unseen. Steal. Take. Like wind.
Okay, got Noblar. Cloud's destroyed. Guess we can get that against heroes, maybe. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that. Just stop other people from spamming hero stuff on me. And then here, let's get magic reserves. Ballistics calibration. Bloody blade. Believe. Or replenish. I guess we'll go replenish. Replenishment's huge.
Sneak. Sneak.
And then schemes, clan contracts. This one wants me to mess with Clan Molder in order to help Scryer out. So all of these want me to mess with Molder. Or these two want me to mess with Molder. These guys want me to mess with Scryer. Clan Molder's the one that I'm totally cool with messing with. Kidnap a member of Clan Molder, and this one gives bigger bonuses, so we'll go ahead and do that with Toxer again.
Blades hidden, blades ready.
Okay, so that's all good. What did we get for the third? I don't remember if I looked at this last time or not. Wounds the lord of a targeted army. Oh, that's... Okay, that does only require 3, but level 5. Okay, so you can just knock out a lord. Okay, you can get a rival Skaven army, but you do not get the legendary lord, although you can get a normal lord. 4,000 gold. 20 turn cooldown. 10% current health. Grants ownership over a rival Skaven undercity. Okay. That could actually be really good. So if we try to spot a province, but I think we have to actually see the province, which means we're going to have to send out assassins everywhere to go find it, which we only need tier 1 to get an extra assassin, and each... But it does cost 275 to hold them, but we could start scouting out faraway lands with that. Or if we have vision, if we can get defensive treaties, I think you might have to have military alliance for vision. Destroys all buildings in a settlement, leaving only the main settlement building behind. Okay, 50 turn cooldown on that. Destroys an army at sea, including black arcs. Okay, so any army on the water, just bomb them. Snikch removes a faction's leader, causing them to be overthrown by rebels. Select any army or settlement to target a faction. Someone was telling me they had like a Thanos snap that just completely removed an enemy, just an enemy faction. It does not have that, I don't think. This is probably what they're talking about. They said it had a 100 turn cooldown. It just kills the army leader, not the entire faction. This basically says they don't have a legendary lord anymore. Pretty much, you don't get it. He never comes back. But it's just done. I think it says overthrown by rebels. Oh, maybe it does actually completely remove a faction. I don't know. I mean, I guess we can try it out and see. But to me, it just says it removes the leader, but it does say it causes them to be overthrown by rebels, watching their denizens stagger into destruction. Maybe it does completely remove a faction. I don't know. You have to have tier 5 for that. Anyways, alright. Okay, so we'll just store up and wait. I think stealing an undercity sounds good, but... Okay, so we got tier 2 over here in Haunted Forest. We probably need to get some public order. I think. We'll at least need it for the tech. I do not want to have to run back over there and deal with public order right now. Okay, so I think conquest, provincial instability. I think we'll be able to handle it next turn. Okay, so that should be all good. I did send him on the mission. Okay, yeah, we're good. Now we gotta go take care of High Elves next. and I looked, the catapults do still do -10 leadership, and the warp fire is an extra 8. And if I do the leadership sabotage thing or whatever, that's 10. So that's like 28 minus 28 leadership, and then one of the spells off of the dude gives like -10 also. So you can give him like almost -40 leadership. Where are these? Okay, over there. Sometimes they spawn like in here, which is really annoying. But
I bring pain, death.
you can't quite get to pig barter all the way in pig barter, but
Down, down, below. Death.
okay, we managed to stabilize. Now we just want would give us a couple more assassins if we want that. I said having a dog would be nice, but maybe just get more public order. Because, like, we are stable, but it's also -25 growth. And I would like to get to high growth so that I can eventually get to, you know, some tier 5 buildings. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. But I would at least like to get to some more stable public order. Okay. Now, Clan Scryer rarely gets a lot of property. Sometimes they do, but we can... I thought there was something where you could take one of their towns.
Here with my permission, thing.
How much? I only have 2 properties now. I think one of the schemes allowed us to take a town. Six-turn cooldown on that. Grants vision for 2 turns. You know what? Maybe the public order doesn't matter as much as just getting... Because of the new system, maybe I don't care as much about the growth. I don't know. Getting to tier 4 is pretty nice, but... Maybe let's go ahead and get rid of that. Just throw down growth there. And maybe I just throw down assassins, just so that I can just buy more assassins to send on stuff and go out and scout things. This does give 60 income per turn also. I guess I'll get that. And we'll just let the public order stabilize. That should be okay. Alright, that's all good. Still waiting on that. Okay. 'Cause I would really like to scout, use some of these things to scout, but I could also just like have just a crew of assassins running around with me that just mess with everything, sabotage or whatever, and I can send them on missions and I can use them to scout. They are kind of expensive, but it seems just like you can get so many of those assassins. I'm gonna have to just pop over there on them. Now, who are they fighting? I see Hoggrave creeping on us from the bottom. Says they're pretty strong right now. Now this property... Oh, it's actually considered jungle, so I can take it. Now, I guess I could mess with them. How do they feel about us? Not great. Knights of Caledor also don't like us very much.
Deathmaster Snikch.
I kind of don't trust them. They're sort of walking on us right now. Do they have...
Yes.
They're fighting Nagaroth, which is like a million miles away.
Strategy.
Knights of Caledor are presumably busy. Okay, I think we can beat them. Let's, let's...
Tunnels, shadows, death.
That might be a little bold. I didn't even think about messing with these guys. But we can do that. Okay, then right here, growth. We'll just grow through it. Negative public order be damned. Alright. It's still just +1. That does give us oppressive plans, but we don't need that. But yeah, I just want this for because it gives +1 capacity every time. So that means we could hire more. Now I think we're already at the capacity for assassins, but they're only 220 per turn. Yeah, I just kind of want to swarm of these assassins. Maybe. Is it more important to get to tier 4? There's some good stuff at tier 4. We get the Poison Wind Mortars. Doom Flayers can be good. But we don't need the mortars as much. They're cool, but it's not like an emergency, like we have to have them right now. So maybe I do just go with the assassins. Because I can use that right now and start power leveling those up a little bit. Just get a little crew of assassins running around doing stuff. Okay. Clan contracts. No, those other ones expired. Okay, so we're going to get a discount on those. This is to mess with Molder. I kind of don't want to go into -2 with Molder, though. I mean, maybe I don't care. But we'd have to get one more dude first. Okay, I think we're all good. We still got a couple of schemes. Okay. I just think these guys are going to come for us for sure. I didn't realize that that's considered jungle too. I thought that was Temperate Island. So yeah, I could tilt that up a little bit. There we go. Some more books in there. Just cover up my face a little bit. There we go. Okay. 10 armor for clan rats, good. Be at war with them, yeah. But I think I'm gonna go for these dudes first. Cat did something. Alright. Yeah, public order's fine. I mean, let's get this assassin crew rolling. It still gives 60 gold per turn for this building too, so it's not even like you're giving up that much. Hey, where do we want to? I guess we want to come over there and scout that. Keep an eye on them. Contract it here soon. I need to find a Skaven so that I can steal their tech. Okay, now we just want strength in numbers, because once you get that expendable for clan rats, that's huge, because that means whenever one clan rat, when they die, then it doesn't affect the leadership of the other clan rats. Oh, it's a Rory. What's going on, Rory? What are you doing? You hanging out? She says, yeah, of course, Dad. Okay, so could be good eventually. What are you doing? He's coming in sucking your thumb. You like the library? She said, wow, your bookshelf looks amazing. My wife just got done building this. You want a blankie over there, Rory? Oh, you got your blankie, don't you? He's hanging out. He's kind of staggered in here. Still tired. Hidden lair.
Deathmaster Snikch.
So we got going on here. What is it, Rory? What is it? What are you doing?
Tyrant of the hag.
Alright, so they have some Medusa things. They're okay. These are not that.
By the Lord of Murder.
Some of these. Oh, wow. I'm not sure if I can beat them on a siege. I could do a leadership thing to them, a troublemaker. Double agents. 10% of the army's current health. Causes a rebellion. Sabotage. Burglarize. Okay. Oh, it's not saying what this does again. Stealthy stabbing. I think that's the one where it like kills an enemy. Lord.
Lord of the Assassins.
So I could crack the wall with him. Or I could just fight it straight up and just have him in there and just rain on him with the Plague Claw. We do have fire as well, warp fire. We do have a drill team. I think maybe we can do it. All right, so we can lower the leadership on him. I think that seems to be pretty good.
Great gods of Druki. For the Ashen, yes. Shadow Snikch. Snikch, yes.
Okay, is anyone else gonna pay us? No, we don't know anyone else. Okay.
Snikch ready.
Oh, they're friends with Nagarond, huh? How we looking here? Okay. 3. Melee attack. Put that on Snikch, I guess.
Break them. Yes, yes.
Ooh, I didn't notice that they have the Blackguard of Nagarond. I think we can probably beat them, though. It'd be a good technical siege. Skaven, I think, is the best siege faction in the game. They're very close. They just have so many tools.
Subtle kill.
Okay. Now, we are going to get more after this. That's in own property. We get 10, but we're not in our own property. So maybe we just get a couple more. Let's max it out here and make sure we get this. So we're going to, usually I like having 4 Plague Claws, but we've got 3, so we'll see how this works. But take out Usually 2 towers is enough to secure a little corner, and then use the plague claw to wipe out any missile infantry that's on the rafters. Then after you get the missile infantry, you can walk forward with the drills, and then you just drill the walls until you get some holes, and then you can warp fire through the holes, and just pick off stuff. Which one's gonna be better? Probably this one. I think this one, they might be symmetrical. This one looks like it could be closer, and it's got water, which is kind of problematic sometimes. So I'm gonna get as close as we can in here so that stuff won't hit us, but we do have to fire over. Let's go ahead and gamble that. This is our 3 group. Really? Oh my gosh. Now, these are not going to be super amazing in this fight, but... Alright, we'll keep these back also. This is kind of our fodder up front. Now, we are a little light on the infantry, and they are kind of weak infantry, so... We're going to have some big results here from the missiles. Really, it went down to 0? Oh my gosh. It's gonna take 4 volleys to kill him. So with 4, you can usually kill it in like 2 volleys. Now they're gonna have like 2%, which is annoying, but I think we'll still have enough juice, hopefully. Is one of them not able to see it or something? What's going on? Yeah, they're like all hiding right here, which is annoying. Okay, we are doing some damage to him though. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's way too much. How are these, like, unharmed? I didn't even notice there were that many of those over there. God, these guys just have no arc on their shot. Where are these things? Okay, come on. I don't know how we even did that much damage, or how they did that much damage to us, but... Hang in there, boys. Don't run, don't run. We got 5 seconds left. They still have a lot of stuff left, though. You can hit those Blackguard of Nagaron. Okay, good. They're triggering their thing here. So hopefully that's going to be wasted. Do they have any more archers over here? They don't have that many. So much damage to one warp fire throwers.
Deathmaster Snikch.
Where? How are there still this many of these little clowns left? Oh god, no, we gotta back up. That's just too much damage. Okay, we gotta just go in, I guess. Or maybe... Oh my god. It looks like there's none left, but there's a lot. They're just really injured, but not dead. Okay, please tell me they all just die. God, they're all so close. Hopefully they rally. God, that's just so troll that they have like 0 HP. No, this way, boys. Go, 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 go! What are you doing? God, those Blackguard. Oh, I actually did some damage to him. Wow. I guess the Plague Claw maybe did some damage to him. I don't know. Wait, what the hell just happened? How did he just heal 100%? What? What just happened? It's been so long since I played him. Did he go into like God mode or something? I didn't realize that healed him for 100%. Oh my God. Alright, back up, back up. Holy crap. Really? Okay, I'm just gonna concede defeat and run, because then he won't, if he comes out and attacks me, he won't have his garrison with him. How often can he do that? Because he was literally at like 1% HP and he just healed to full to do his little thing. I don't know how often he can do it. Okay. Well, not ideal, but if they choose to attack us, they don't get the garrison with them, they don't get the walls. And I guess we're going to have to back up and get some more, get another Plague Claw catapult, or get some more clan rats or something, because I guess we could maybe afford some storm vermin. Alright, so we did lose a Warp Fire Thrower. It was just troll that, like, they took so much damage, but they always can hide on those little ramparts and just, like, not take not take damage from catapults if they hide in like one specific spot. And against factions that have really good missile infantry, that, you know, can be a problem. But it's really just him. I didn't realize. I forgot that he heals to full in the middle of a fight off of that. The God mode thing. Like, this heals him 8 HP per second, but I think he can only do that once every so often. He has to have, like, full stacks of something or other to do that, but...
Subtle kill. Preposterous.
Well. Now, I don't think I need to run, because
Beneath me.
I don't know. If he heals all the way...
Snikch.
We do have enough to hire another army if we want to. Like, basically right now, I can flee with the heroes. Do level 30 for that. So I could flee with the heroes if I don't think I can win this. I don't know what he's hiring, though, so he's going to be able to hire stuff.
Futile.
And he's going to be healed up. This is somehow already tier 4. He doesn't have much that he can hire, though. I don't know what's in this other building. It is tier 3, so he can hire tier 3 units.
Chief assassin. Yes. No.
So, like, what if he hires, like, 5 Dread Spears? Can I beat that?
Blades. Yes. Yes. Sneaky Snikch.
I could use some more food. Oh, I can do this thing that heals everybody. Okay. I can only do it once every 30 turns. But, okay, so I could do that to heal everybody. And if everybody's healed, I think we can beat them.
Sneak. Rise again. Yes. Yes.
I've totally forgot he can do that. That just, like, wrecked me. He was, like, 1v4ing my heroes. Okay, I guess we can just go Armor of Darkness. Can give everybody extra armor, which definitely will come in handy in this fight. We just want bloody blades.
They are power strong. Made it.
Okay, now he still has that debuff on him. Now what else can we do? Stash rations. I don't... Steal, burglarize, sabotage. I thought there was something that, like, injures... Damages army for 10%.
Yes. Yes.
We can also do the assault stuff. Okay, this. Health and fatigue are restored. So he's in full possession. But how long can he do that? I guess he can do that once per fight. Yeah, so he just becomes strong as hell whenever you do that. And he has a 40% ward save. Okay, that's annoying. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do this.
Many enemy foes. Must be cautious. Snikch. Yes.
Now, we're gonna get another contract here soon. Okay, so we can send him down. think I do need to hire one more tough or determined. I guess determined.
Seek target. Snikch ready.
Okay, so I think with this army we should be able to take them. Now I'm trying to think. I might need to go for the Storm Vermin. Which... Okay, this guy's back too. Alright, let's just go that way. Okay. We don't need to send him on any missions yet. Alright, so where do we want to... go for that with Storm? Because I feel like maybe I do need to go with the Storm Vermin, just because we're going to be facing some serious stuff here. Now, also with this, what do we get for Storm Vermin? Just melee attack and weapon strength. We can also get another, like, hero, and I have historically not liked that hero too much, but can try it out. He's new, this chieftain. He does have damage walls, which we can use, but he does also give this, like, 15% physical resist to lords and heroes, which we're doing, so... These are expensive, but 38, 36, it's that 90 armor. And I was just saying how much I don't think they're worth it, but against like some of these things, that's kind of all we're gonna have. Now Packmasters aren't that great. I mean, how close are we? Flayed Rock. So maybe in 5 or 6 turns we can get mortars, which these are extremely good, just because the high arcing shot on them. And we can use Warplock Giselles. I guess maybe Doom Flayers could be better for helping us deal with heavily armored stuff. I'm just thinking, like, during a siege, we need something to go in there and clean up. And, like, the Storm Vermin, you know, might be able to do that for us. So, I guess I'll wait. It's not a huge hurry. But, yeah, we just got kind of walloped there, so we had to reevaluate for a second. Alright, and there's nothing we can do to help us out with combat here, so we'll just wait. And maybe do like a midnight raid or something if we have to next. I think we can beat him if he comes out on us. But yeah, that Zarkon really threw me for a loop there. And the fact that their little archers were able to survive so well was really annoying also. Okay. A little bit of food here. And we could just auto it, but we'll fight it normally. I don't know why you came out. Maybe it just didn't register that we healed everybody for full. So that is very handy. I mean, to be honest, the Undercity stuff is not as strong as it used to be. They nerfed it quite a bit when I was doing it on the Throt campaign. So I'm just thinking, like, we don't have the reason I was thinking that is we don't have the right to give us the special engineer for the special Undercity. But all I was doing, honestly, in the Throt campaign was just putting up food places. Which is good, but it's not like the huge, like, money, you know, crazy thing that it used to be when it first came out. It's been dialed back a lot. At least I think. Maybe I'm just misremembering it, but I don't... Did they have any cav? I don't know if they had any cav. Are we firing on him right off the bat? Yeah, we should be able to fire on him. Okay, and then Snikch. I mean, I still think if we get the Weeping Blades on him, Poison, Weeping Blades, you know, we should be able to deal with them, I hope. They don't have the Nagarond, which was problematic. I guess we can put the gutter runners up. Well, whatever, that's fine. Do we get extra range for that? No. Oh, they do have cold ones. Oops. Didn't realize that. Oh, what are we doing here? Fire, fire, fire. I can't see anything hardly because of the nighttime, I guess. I don't know. Armor, armor.
Deathmaster Snikch. Down. They flee. We run. Yes, yes.
Oh, there he goes. Now he's going into God mode here. Where's my dude? Oh, I didn't tag him. Okay. Yeah, just kill this Medusa thing here. Where is he? I forgot to even use the flamethrowers, I think. Alright, let's get away from this dude, man. Get these guys to just stun him, because I don't know what's going on with this dude. Oh crap, get him out of there, get him out of there, get him out of there. He's just like immune to pushback. I don't know. god.
My blade slice awaits. Ashen sorcerer. Now ready, now. Council, yes. Hasten, hurry. Moving, going. Murder, kill, kill.
Anyone else any ammo? I don't want to touch that thing, dude. Holy. Dude, he just does not give a flip, man. That has to be one of the strongest lords in the game. I guess he's got his special stuff. Okay, he's getting some knockback now, but it looked like he wasn't even getting knocked back. I think he was going to 1v2. Oh, God. No, 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 no. This little troll, get out of here. Oh, my God. Jeez. I accidentally clicked on my second monitor there. Okay, so do not underestimate Malice when he's got the full bar. That has to be one of the strongest combat lords. I don't remember everything that he has, like all of his little buffs and stuff. I did a Malice campaign, like right when it released. It was kind of cool. I mean, the thing is, you just get backdoored. It's like the terrain was just really annoying. Like the mechanics were cool, but the campaign management was just a real pain in the butt. And that's unfortunately what happens with some of the campaigns, right? Where it's like cool mechanics, cool fights, but you know, you just have to spend your whole time dealing with backdoor. Okay, well now we should be able to siege him. He's gonna be injured, but I can pop him out. Or no, he can actually damage the walls. We won't have a wizard then, but we can use the lightning strike or whatever with this guy.
You will buy them. Yes, yes.
Oh, he didn't make it into the town? Oh, nice. Means we can ambush the remaining army outside the town. Okay, skull takers are coming at us now. Extra recruitment, but you get ranks. Okay. How are we looking on time? I think we're basically out of time, right? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we are over time. But can he not be killed? Can he not be wounded? What? We just wounded him, right?
Beneath me.
I mean, we can ambush and wound him again.
Deathmaster Snikch.
What? Is he bugged? Is that a thing? He just can't ever be put in timeout when he's in full possession? Oh my god.
Elfings near. Are puny, weak.
I agree, Snikch, but that one right there is kind of problematic. Okay, I think we can beat him. I gotta decide if I want to bring him into combat or not. He's level 15. It's really gonna be lame if he dies. How strong is this garrison? They should be pretty injured from last time. So I could use him to crack the walls on the garrison. And then we still have the Plague Claw. We still have these slingers are actually quite good against him. I think we can do it without this guy, hopefully. Because the Warp Lock Engineer can just spam Warp Lightning, which isn't going to be as strong as this guy's magic, but it's something. Like, we can at least use the magic efficiently. And I think we can take the siege, hopefully, without Malice, without his army. It's just going to be these little things. And some of them are still injured. Like, they have 4 archers. I think we can beat them. But anyways, we'll do that next episode, so... It's going to be spooky. Now, those greenskins are coming for us, and I don't know where they are right now. The only reason that these guys aren't coming for us probably is because they just don't think we're a threat. Well, the greenskins are at war with them, so that's really good news for us because that should keep them busy while we finalize these items, or finalize this, getting these islands, and then hopefully get up to tier 4 and get some stuff to deal with them. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this episode. Definitely spicy, man. We're getting some good fights. I mean, when I practiced this campaign when it came out, I never released an official campaign, but I did try it out just to see what it was all about. It was a lot of fun. I was hoping someone would donate, so special thanks to Jay and blanking out on the. Oh wait, hold on. Do I have the name right here? Jay and Roden for sponsoring this. But anyways, stay tuned. It's going to get spicy. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you want to sponsor a campaign yourself, just email me at thestratchprofessor@gmail.com. Just $3 an hour, basically. You know, like 20% of minimum wage in big cities. So I really have a lot of fun doing it, though. So even though it's basically just for peanuts, I have a lot of fun. And it really does add up. It helps out a lot. The $3 an hour doesn't seem like much, and for a lot of people it's not. But it really does help us out here a lot. So anyways, thank you very much. Have a good day, and we'll see you next time.